Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
You must be Mrs. McCann.
I am.
22 years old, little over 6 feet, light brown hair. You'd be Luke McCann. Drop the gun belt, boy.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to inform you, ma'am, but your son's under arrest for desertion from the United States Army. Name's Gray.
One move of that scattergun, I'll empty that saddle.
And if I don't?
I'll drop you right there.
You were really going to kill that man.
Kate, Luke's life's gonna be in danger wherever he is, as long as Gray's after him. Luke will fight him, and Gray will kill him.
So we're back to that. Kill or be killed?
If killing would save the life of one of your children, you'd kill.
You're wrong, Zeb.
Killing your boy was a fair fight. Killing me ain't gonna bring him back.
That's right, it ain't. But it's sure gonna pleasure me to gut shoot you and watch you die real slow. Charlie!
The Shoshone and the Arapaho are going against each other right here on your ground. You're wasting your breath, Mr. Anderson.
We're staying put.
They got my boy, Zeb. And I'm gonna keep killing the Rickerer till I get him back.
Then we best get to it.
You'll be riding with me?
Sooner we get to your boy, maybe I can get the army off your scent.
When I find the boy, I mean to go right in amongst them, Zeb.
Boy, free. White Eagle free. Madigan, stay.
You know what you gotta do, old coot.
Cut me loose, boy. I'll show you how to throw that thing. That wouldn't scare a jackrabbit. That's better.
What are you doing here?
I knew you would go home. That is the way I came.
Now, you gotta go back.
I'm staying with you.
Your father, your people.
It is you I want.
Don't you understand? I'm on the run.
Do not tell me to go away. I'm tired of men telling me what to do. I am not leaving.
Speak now.
My son has told me what you have done for us.
Cully wouldn't have done any less, little tree.
No, he would not. You two were ears of maize from the same root. And we thank you.
The only thanks I need is for you to get well. That's what Cully would have wanted. He traded his life for yours.
I will get well.
Good. You know, you have much to live for. Everything that was in the father is in the son.
I know. Where do you go now?
You go to tell the army that man who walks with thunder no longer kills a Rickerer. Goodbye, little tree.
Mr. McCann? Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, Jeremiah.
What is it? What's wrong?
Someone's coming.
You back shooter!
Luke. I love you.
I should have made you go back.
We were together. Luke.
The Lord is my strength and my shield. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
Madigan's dead.
Are you sure?
I killed him.
I'm sorry, Zeb. I know he was your friend.
He was a damn sight more than that. He was a man with a wife scalped and a boy took. He went out to get his boy back just like anybody else would have done.
He took scalps, Zeb, and damn near triggered an Indian war in the doing.
Yeah, and you or I'd have done the same thing, wouldn't we? And maybe you'd rather sit behind that desk and choke on your rules.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. But no matter, the Army is still grateful.
Hell with the Army.
McCain, if it's any consolation, what you did may have saved a lot of lives, Indian and white.
Major, you're a good man, but you're blind like the rest of them. We've already taken most of the Indians' good hunting grounds. And we're going to keep on till we got the rest of them. We've slaughtered his buffalo. We've plowed up the ground he's roamed for generations. Killing him off with smallpox and syphilis. And if that isn't enough, we got half the U.S. Army out there to run him to earth. The Indian's finished. He knows it. And he's not going to give up easy. You're going to see more blood spilled around this country in the next 20 years than you can measure. Cully's death didn't save any lives, Major. Just changed a few of the faces that are going to die. Gray, you and me got some unfinished business.
I lack the authority to arrest you now.
What's the matter? Did you get fired for losing too many pigeons?
I never missed a man yet, McCann. And I'd nail your nephew, but for the government. Congress just passed Mr. Lincoln's law. Amnesty for all deserters.
Amnesty?
I figured they'd forget about it after he was assassinated. But they didn't.
You know, I've known a lot of bounty hunters in my time. I've never seen any of them hotter on the scent than you. Must be eating you alive. You can't scrag any more of those boys.
Let me tell you something, McCann. A deserter shot me in the back at Antietam. I was facing a rebel charge with a company of green kids when I went down. They panicked. They ran. Some of them ran all the way home. Rebels took my position, broke my line, and broke.
Maybe you'd like to arrest me. Aiding a fugitive was the charge, wasn't it?
I can't arrest you now.
Why not?
Your nephew wasn't a legal fugitive at the time. Amnesty bill was passed before I come after him. I just found out about it.
How many other boys did you scrag before you found out?
None. But your nephew isn't out of it yet, McCann. There's still a charge hanging over him. Shooting a Missouri sheriff. I resigned my commission last week. A lot of the men on my list are wanted for things other than desertion. And your boy is right at the top.
Ray, I'll tell you something. Come after Luke. Ever.
Okay. Or I'll kill you.
That's fair enough. You ask around. I'm not hard to find.
You gonna take on the Arapaho and the Shoshone?
No, ma'am.
After you left, two men came through looking for you. It wasn't social. I've been out here long enough to know that look. Gunmen.
You got a good eye, ma'am. I run into them.
What happened?
They're in the ground. There was a dry spell down in Texas. Water got scarce, and then it got valuable. There's a rancher by the name of Burnett wanted to keep all the water to himself and push the farmers out. The farmers come to me with everything they owned. Which on reflection were not very much. They hired me to protect their interests. Burnett's men like to shoot guns. Those two out there were part of all that.
Why did you come back here?
I come to get you and the kids out of here before the shooting starts.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Miss McCann, you're an awful stubborn woman.
Mountain as Long was to be your man.
This is my man.
Is he better man?
Well, Chief, you don't understand.
Let him speak.
Chief, if I were you, I'd take my braves, including the prospective bridegroom here, and just move out. Like the lady says, I'm her man.
Shoshone way. Man must prove he's better. Fights. The one who lives takes woman.
One who lives.
Man to man. Till death.
You don't understand, Chief. I don't want your man.
Miss McCann, what you want has nothing to do with this here. Chief, I want your word. If I fight and win, you will take your braves and move out and leave us alone.
We will leave.
Well, if you lose, I don't want you to do this.
I don't see as we have any choice.
As long as my man.
What's it? Mountain is long, is your man. Tonight, you take him to your bed. Mountain is long, fine man, pretty lady, lucky. We come back in morning.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Sure wish I could have whipped that Indian.
Would it have done any good?
That's one thing the Shoshones do have, is honor. Claw would have kept his word. Come here to save your ma's life, and she ends up saving mine.
You really care for her, don't you? I mean, coming back the way you did.
It's the first time in memory that I ever done something that wasn't for myself. Or money.
What are we gonna do?
Nothing.
You still got your gun?
Son, that Indian fought me man to man, and he won. That was a deal. Now we'll live with it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna stay in here while that...
Son, you better put that gun down. One of the first lessons you learn out here, son, is you don't touch another man's iron without his say-so.
Josh, he's right.
If it's any solace to you, boy, I've been aching to go after that gun myself.
You're supposed to be in the barn.
Ma, I can't leave you in the house alone. Not with that man.
It'll be all right, Josh. Now go on. Please, Josh.
If you need me.
I know.
Pune. Bini anayi hata. Shoshone are my enemies. They raid our villages and kill many warriors. Chief Claw, take women and children to be slaves.
That has nothing to do with us.
Tonight, Mountain Islong was to be your husband. In the morning, Shoshone returned to celebrate your marriage. When they come, we will be waiting.
Grenade! Enough!
There's an injured man in the barn.
Bidney. The long knife.
Yes. He needs attention. I have to change his bandages. I have no weapon.
Hold on!
I want to change your bandage.
We should have got out of this. Oh, we still had the chance. This place is going to be a battleground come the morning. You're all going to be stuck right in the middle of it.
You were a fool to come back here.
It's not the first time I heard that. You know, after the fighting starts, there might be a chance then for you and your family to skip out.
Well, you go. You've done everything you could already.
I wasn't talking about myself. It's funny. Just a couple of days ago, I never have anything to do with something like this. I would have just turned my back and rode on out.
Why didn't you?
You know why? McCann. I ain't the only one that's running.
I'm not going anywhere, Mr. Anderson.
Awful young to be starting so early.
Ain't bad looking either. Something on his mind he don't want to talk about. He's carrying some money.
Morning.
Just leave me alone.
When you get down to the end of that bottle, you're gonna need something else besides more whiskey. What is it?
I don't want to talk.
Might help.
Will you just get away?
You just look like you might need someone to talk to, that's all. Sorry I bothered you.
Hey. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like talking.
I've been there. But believe me, it's when you want to be alone you shouldn't be. Maybe you should talk. But if you don't feel like it, that's all right, too. Can I sit?
Tayoshi! Tayoshi! Kanina! Kanina!
It's Claw. We'll all be killed.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Girls.
Josh!
Go back! Go back!
Anita, now!
Oh, he's only a boy.
Benny! Benny! Me? What he has done, your son should die.
No, these savages killed children.
The whites are savages. The white soldiers kill women and children at Black River.
8 Arapaho children were saved because of a white man. My brother-in-law, Zeb McCann. He was almost killed trying to help your people.
McCann,
We're McCanns.
this is the house of the White Eagle.
I am the woman of his brother.
McCann is a man who gave us back the lives of our children. Hata!
Oh, Josh.
We will not return again.
All right, now just hang on to me.
Floor's moving.
I'm not surprised. Easy, easy.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
The floor, the bed's going up the wall and slipping down again. Is your room?
It's mine.
Yeah, it's a nice room.
And you're a nice boy. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for getting in this condition.
Oh. Well, I got a reason. I wish I could stay drunk forever.
You've had all of that you can take.
Oh. Oh.
Now, what you need now is some sleep and lots of it. You're not gonna like tomorrow.
You're nice.
I'm nice.
You live here long?
A while. Sooner I get out, the better.
Running. Everybody's running somewhere. It ain't worth it. It don't matter.
A lot of men come through here, Luke, with a lot of problems. Not many of them as young as you. There's got to be a girl mixed up in this somewhere.
The most beautiful girl in the world. Erica.
Erica. You loved her?
I loved her. Killed her.
You killed her?
It's my fault. I shouldn't have let her stay. She was shooting at me.
I don't understand. Who was shooting at you? Luke, are you on the run?
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Luke, listen to me. If you're running, you shouldn't be getting drunk in a place like this. Somebody might recognize you.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna catch me sooner or later. Zeb says he won't quit till somebody kills him.
Who's Zeb?
I won't kill anybody. Ever again.
You're wanted for killing somebody?
Never again.
Morning.
Why?
The reward. $250. In this town, you know how many men I'd have to go through for that kind of money. You just bought my way out of this place.
I don't have to tell you that I'd give anything I own to be able to stay.
The girls want to say goodbye.
I don't think I could handle that. You'd do it for me, huh? When are you leaving?
When my son comes back home.
Oregon? Maybe I'll see you there.
What'd it cost?
$20.
You haven't got the reward yet.
My credit's good in this town right now. I'm gonna hit Denver with a bang. And the men are gonna take notice.
Some people will do anything for money. I had them first.
You're a loser, dearie.
Whiskey.
Looks like he's been living in a cave eating raw meat.
He's my kind of man.
You couldn't handle it, honey?
Try that again.
Hot.
Yeah. It ain't be too hot for consorting.
Doubt if the heat's ever stopped you before. Passing through?
Yeah. Same as you.
Fact is, I'm leaving for Denver.
Yeah, I reckon you'll make out there all right. Say, maybe you could help me with something. I'm looking for a young fellow might have passed through here last day or two.
Why?
Well, he's my nephew. His ma asked me to come fetch him back.
What's his name?
Luke. Luke McCahan.
Sorry, I can't help you.
He's about 23, 6 foot or better.
I've seen no one like that.
We've seen no one like that, have we, Tom?
Nope.
Well. Thanks anyway.
Mister, that young fellow you were asking about, she lied to you. He was here.
What'd you lie for?
She turned him in for money. He's locked up in the town jail right now, waiting transfer to Missouri.
Much obliged. Beats me what some folks will do to get out of a day's work.
Uncle Zeb! What are you doing here?
Oh, something better than you, looks like.
Well, how'd you find me?
Well, I stopped by the Simonite place. They said you was gone, so I figured you might be headed home.
Yeah, I was. But I forgot your advice again.
What happened?
I got liquored up in the saloon. Told somebody I was wanted.
How long you been in here?
4 days.
That means that sheriff must sent that telegram to Missouri for the reward. Where's he at?
Eating. Takes up most of his time.
Gotta figure a way to get you out of here, boy.
You got an idea?
Yeah.
Who are you? Get them dirty feet off of my desk.
You watch your mouth, mister. And keep your hand away from that gun, too, or I'll rip your guts out. I didn't come all the way from Missouri to take no lip off of no small-time law dog.
Missouri, what do you want?
What do I want? Maybe if you can read that, you can see what it says.
Deputy? Deputy, you don't look like no deputy to me.
You don't look like no sheriff to me. Now, my name's Bowie John Christie, and I'm the meanest deputy Sheriff Stillman's got. Now, come here to pick up that prisoner you sent the wire about.
Luke McCann?
That's the one.
How'd you get here so fast? I just sent that telegraph 3 days ago.
Sheriff Stillman wants that prisoner bad. That's why he sent me. Now, suppose you make out some papers and quit giving me so much lip, I'll be on my way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand there's a $280 $50 reward for McCain.
No, they ain't. Gone to 500. If I had my way, you wouldn't be getting a red cent. I suppose they'll figure you got it coming. All right, all right. Where do I sign?
Sign right here, Deputy. Right here. Reckon when I'll get my money?
As soon as I get my prisoner back to Missouri. I suppose you get him out of here.
Yes, sir, Deputy. All right, let's go, McCann. He's all yours, Deputy.
If you think you're gonna get me all the way to Missouri...
Shut up and get your hands out.
Handcuffs ain't gonna do you no good.
Now, you listen to me, you young skunk. One more word out of you or one false move, I'm gonna cut your tongue out and feed it to you for breakfast. Where's his horse?
Over at the livery stable. And here's his gear.
All right, you, let's get going.
Thanks a lot, Sheriff. Nice doing business with you.
My God. What? Well, how was I to know he was McCann's uncle? He was wearing a badge.
But no papers.
Well, how'd you know McCann was here anyhow?
I got friends in a lot of towns, mister. You wired for the reward. I was afraid something like this might happen. How long ago did they leave?
About an hour.
If I were you, I'd form a posse right away.
I can't form no posse.
Sheriff, after what they did to you, you are going to be the laughing stock of the whole territory unless you run them down.
I'll form a posse.
Give them a rest. I don't think we got much to worry about from them. Looks to me like they'd have a hard time getting together a poker game in that town. Where was you headed, home?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Someplace.
Sounds to me like you don't much care.
I don't.
What's eating you?
Nothing I want to talk about.
Make you feel any better if I told you they passed Lincoln's bill granting amnesty to all deserters?
Amnesty? Well, that means Gray won't be on my tail no more.
Well, I'm afraid there's no such luck there, Luke. He's taking to bounty hunting. He's the kind of man needs to be tracking somebody down like some men need wars. Let's get out of here. Hold it. Looks like I spoke too soon.
Uncle Zeb, you got yourself in this too deep already. You just ride on. Don't you worry about me.
I don't know what's eating you, boy, but you don't talk like that again, you hear?
I hear.
Home's too far to try and outrun him. Besides, I don't want to lead him right to the door. We'll take the long way around. Lose him.
Yo! What are we gonna do?
Ride double in this country, they'll both wind up lame. Let's hold up Nose Rock. Give them a chance to rest up.
Uncle Zeb, this is loco what you're doing. You just ride on.
Like I told you, boy. We're going home. We're going home together.
There are the rocks.
They'll slow him down a while.
What if it doesn't?
Then we're gonna have some company. Let's get the horses up in them trees.
Yo.
The men just don't want this to go no further.
They took an oath. It's their duty.
He's just been fooling with us up to now. What if he decides to start drawing blood?
Still their duty.
You're not the law no more. You're just a bounty man. And they're wondering why they should be risking their lives and then split the money with you.
It's your jail McCann busted out of. That makes it your responsibility, doesn't it? I still have a lot of influence with the law. You take your men out of here, Ames. I'll see you crucified.
Well, I'll talk to him.
No, you tell him.
I'll tell him.
Looks like they're starting to bed down. Don't think we got nothing to worry about till tomorrow morning. Your horse ought to be ready to ride by then. Look, don't you figure it's about time you was telling me what's eating you?
Erica.
Erica? Mean that little gal who was nursing you? You'll see her again.
She's dead.
Dead? Well, I'm sorry, Luke. I didn't know. They never said nothing.
Yeah, well, all I know is I don't give a damn about anything without her.
You will again. It'll take time.
Don't you understand? It was my fault. She left the brooder off to come after me. If I'd sent her back, she'd be alive right now. But I loved her and I let her stay, and she caught a bullet that was meant for me.
Who done it?
What does it matter now who done it? I loved her and now she's gone, and I'm never ever gonna love anyone like that again.
Luke, you will. Time's the only thing that'll cure something like this.
How do you know? How the hell would you know how it feels, huh? I'm sorry, Uncle Zeb. I didn't mean that.
The hell you didn't, and don't apologize. Look, boy, never quit, never lie, and never apologize. Them's three things a man ought to live by. Luke, I know what you're feeling. I know what that gal meant to you.
There's one thing I've learned in this world, boy, and that is that grieving don't help nobody. Not the living or the dead. I learned that the hard way. Now, you're cut deep, boy. But you ain't the first man that ever felt that pain. You won't be the last. You had a woman? Had a wife. And you loved her? More than this whole world. She was the fiercest, freest, proudest damn woman any man ever knew. She was a full-blooded Cherokee. Had a mouth like wild strawberries and honey. She moved to a man like a mountain cat. Smooth, swift, strong. I near drowned in the taste and the feel of her. When she gave me a son, I figured there wasn't a man on this earth had anything near as good as I did.
You had a son?
Happiest little feller ever formed from the pain of woman. He swam in sunshine. That's what she used to say. She was right.
What happened to him?
Well, we were headed up into the Bighorn countries late in the fall to do some trapping. Little feller, he wasn't more than a couple of years old. He sure loved being out in the trail, though. Well, we come to an old trapper's cabin. I figured it'd be a pretty good place for him and his ma to hold up while I went out and set the traps. And, well, I guess that was the best part of a day's ride out when the blizzard hit. Must have dropped 40, 50 degrees in a couple hours. Well, they run out of firewood in the cabin. She could have took the cold all right, but she was worried about the boy. So she went outside to see if she could find something to burn. That little feller, somehow he pulled the coal oil lamp down, set the blanket afire. Didn't take more than a few seconds to turn that cabin into a blazing hell. She come back in, tried to save him, but it was too late. By the time I got back, why, she was sitting out in the snow, holding what was left of our little boy in her arms, singing her death song. She just lived long enough to tell me what happened. Thank God. Luke, you know, we could see down the road in the beginning what was waiting for us. Reckon a lot of us wouldn't go on. Just the same, we owe a debt, boy. All of us. Just for the gift of living. For the shining times we got to taste along the way. Now, Luke, what you gotta do is stop looking back on that hurt you. You gotta start giving thanks that the sun's still shining, the world's still kicking, that you're still part of it. Now, I'll tell you something else, boy. No man ever looked old Satan in the eye or walked through the valley of despair. Didn't come out a better man for having been through it. Yes, sir. Luke, you're the only living soul I've ever told this story to. Kind of like to keep it that way. You hear me? I hear you.
Quite a posse you put together, Sheriff. Ever since the sun went down, they've been jumping at every sound. What's the matter? They afraid of the dark?
No, they ain't. It's Zeb McCann.
He's a man. Nothing more, nothing less.
Not according to them. He's the best there is when it comes to using a rifle, and when put to it, he can be mean as fresh broke hell. And besides, he ain't no outlaw.
But Luke McCann is. And now his uncle's riding with him. That makes him an accomplice.
Maybe so. But that ain't gonna mean nothing to those men come sunup when they're told to rush them rocks.
Yeah. Tell your men they can ride out at dawn.
Do what?
But I want you to keep them pinned down until then.
I don't understand.
I think I know where they're headed. I ride out now, I can be there before them.
Oh, that is good thinking, Mr. Gray. Real good.
I thought you'd like it. Make sure they know you're here. Keep a fire going. Have your men fire a shot up there now and then.
Sure, you bet.
Dawn, Sheriff. Don't pull out a minute before. I want them to see you go.
Dawn.
What are they fixing to do?
They're pulling out.
I don't get it. They're giving up a mite easy.
Yeah. We best get out of here before they change their mind.
Don't be foolish, girl.
Luke isn't here.
He's coming.
You stay away from us, and you just leave us alone.
Put that down.
I'll stick you.
I won't.
Yes, I will. I'll stick you.
You don't want to do that, huh? All right, Ace. Grab her.
You make a sound, I'll break your arm.
I'll take these in now.
Mother!
Name's Gray, in case you've forgotten, ma'am. You can call me Martin if you like. We're gonna spend some time together.
Let her go!
Tell the boy to drop the gun, ma'am. Unless you're willing to lose your daughter.
Josh, do as he says. Josh! What do you want?
There's no need to get riled up, ma'am. I am what you might call the bearer of good tidings. Your son's coming home. Maybe today he's riding with his uncle, Zeb McCann. Have a real family gathering.
Are you the law or a bounty hunter?
Well, you might say I was the law. And now I kind of work on my own.
Bounty hunter, Ma. Any way you put it.
How you like to taste your own blood, boy? It's only 4 of you, huh? I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. A day, maybe more, maybe less. But there's gonna be some rules. My rules.
No one's following.
I sure never seen a posse like that before. tree their man, then ride off and leave them.
Well, it could be that sheriff's doing. I mean, it was getting close to breakfast.
Say, speaking of eating, won't be long, we'll be tasting your ma's cooking.
Yeah. Uncle Zeb, thanks for telling me about your wife and son. I know how hard it was for you, but it helped. I'm just sorry you got tied up in all this. You know, you could be wanted, too.
Hell, boy, it wouldn't be the first time I was ever astraddle of the law, or in jail, neither.
You been locked up?
Time or two. Once down in Mexico, why, me and my partner, Bowie, we busted out down there. Whole thing started over a little dark-haired senorita that we was both. I best save that story for later. Your ma'd think it was a bad influence. Come on.
Sit down, girls. Breakfast is ready.
Smells pretty good, doesn't it?
You're not welcome to join us, Mr. Gray.
Well, then I'll serve myself.
Your rules, Mr. Gray. Dear Lord, we humbly thank thee for thy many blessings and for this food thou hast put before us. Amen.
Amen.
Josh,
Yes, Ma?
you better feed the cow and close the barn door.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
I don't want nobody out of my sight.
You put all our guns down the well, remember?
Let a little girl do it.
Jesse, in the loft, there's a gun in your father's trunk. I want you to get it, and I want you to put it on a shelf by the barn door.
What you
Put it on
talking about?
I was just telling her how much oats to feed the cow. We are a family, Mr. Gray. We have a right to talk. Half a bucket, Jesse. Do you intend to take my son in alive, Mr. Gray?
It's up to him.
What about Zeb? What are you going to do about him?
Wait till the time comes.
Bushwhacking? That part of your rules, too, Mr. Gray.
Whatever gets the job done, ma'am. Why so long?
Not only the cow, the horses, too.
My horse?
You can feed him yourself.
Get in the house.
Get in the house.
You expected them by now, didn't you? How do you know they're coming here?
I know.
How?
Hunted enough men to know. No place to run. They head for home, family, warmth.
A safe place.
Where are you going?
It's private.
All right. Go straight there and straight back.
Are you gonna kill my brother?
I never set out to kill a man, Missy. Only when I have a reason.
Bounty money.
Money's got nothing to do with your brother. Thought she was going to the privy.
Boy, get out there and chop some wood.
I already chopped some wood.
Then chop some more.
What?
Because it's too quiet up there. Said McCann's got instincts like an animal. He senses something different. He won't come in. Get out there. What do you do this time of day? Huh?
Attend the wash. Or the vegetables.
The girls?
Baking.
I'm out in the fields working.
Not today, you're not. Today you're going to be chopping wood so I can see you. If I were you, I'd get out there. Tend to the wash. Miss McCann. They show up and you warn them, you'll regret it the rest of your life. You, I want you to keep the fire going. Smoke coming out of that chimney. Your sister comes back, stay with her. Keep smoke coming out of that chimney.
The gun.
Jessie said she dropped it near the barn door.
Gotta make a move now, Josh.
I'll go for the gun. If you can just get him away from the window long enough. Now, we can handle it, Ma. We've got to.
When you hear a ruckus, you go get the gun. Just make sure he's away from the window.
I will.
Now what you doing?
I'm helping the girls. Well, how's it coming?
Oh, fine, Ma. We're just baking some bread.
Luke's favorite kind.
I want you girls to stay away from the stove.
All right, where's the water?
Go ahead, there.
Some more water. Get some more water. Look at that. comes from the barn.
I heard some noise.
Bring your hand from behind your back. You heard me? Bring it out.
John.
Come pretty close, didn't you? You're lucky you're not both dead. Next time you will be.
Oh, John.
There she is.
Sure looks good.
All right. They're here. Hey, you makes a sound, I'll kill you.
Looks pretty quiet. Wonder where everybody is.
Well, it's about lunchtime, and they're probably eating.
I hope there's something left. I'm starved.
I know what you mean. I've been thinking about your ma's biscuits for the last 10 miles.
No!
You follow me out real close. Well,
Luke, we made her.
all right, hold it right there. Hand. Just clear. Pistols from their holster, drop them on the ground, real slow.
Should have killed you when I had the chance, mister.
If it'd been me, I would've.
Gray, it's me you want. I'll go with you peaceable, but leave them alone.
Take a good look at him, Miss McCann. He'll be saying goodbye to him in a minute.
Can't we have a little time?
Nope. Boy! Get my horse out of the barn. That away! Now!
You're not gonna get out of this, Gray. I'm gonna get a hand on you, and it's gonna be all over. Kate, ready when you are.
A lot happened here. Some of it good, some bad. That's all behind us now. We're ready to go on, Zeb. On to Oregon.
Let's do her.
Careful. Careful.
All right, Ma.
Oh, thanks, Ma. I'll help you with that.
Thought you were the one against carrying a heavy load.
Well, that class is hard to come by, Luke. Leastways out here it is.
Put the zip.
Got her? Yeah, I got it now, boys. Easy.
Real easy. There we go. Okay.
Well, we're all ready
to go, Uncle Sam.
Looks like it. Yes, sir.
It looks so empty.
Can we just go, please?
I think Laura's got the right idea. Let's get started.
All right.
Oh.
Come on, Sam. Dude, giddy up.
How far is it, Uncle Sam?
It's a long way, honey. And we're gonna feel every mile of it.
Seth, thanks for bringing Luke back.
That's all right, Kate. I figured that'd be the only way we'd ever get you off that land.
Forgive me for saying some of those things I said to you.
Forget it. Some of them was true.
Uncle Sam? Hold up! Uncle Zeb, can I ask you a question?
Well, as long as it ain't too personal.
We're starting awfully late in the year. We're gonna make it to Oregon.
Well, I was afraid somebody's gonna ask me that. As long as you did, the answer's no.
Then why are we leaving here?
Because you still got a price on your head in Missouri, boy, and the farther we get you away from there, the safer you're gonna be.
We won't get to Oregon this year, huh?
No, but we'll get through the Rockies, and that's the main thing. It's a mighty pretty country west of the divide we can winter in.
It's hard to believe. We started off for Oregon 4 years ago, and we're still only halfway there.
Yeah, cheer up, Luke. It ain't going anywhere. It's waiting for us. Hell, boy, you play your cards right. Your son might be the first McKay hand born in Oregon territory. What do you think on that?
1865. 2 years from the time when mighty herds of cattle would move up the dusty trails from Texas. 4 years from the time when railroads would tie two great oceans together. A time of turmoil, of the gunfighter and hell for leather cowboys. And a time when the blood of Indian and white man stained 100 battlefields. But it was also a time of opportunity for those who, like the McCahans, had the courage to look to the west in search of a new beginning.